Hello, so today let's learn something about sigma. So what is basically sigma is if you have learned the nth term on the previous video that I have actually uploaded, you should know what you should be getting this quickly as possible. So basically sigma is actually a Greek letter. That's just really basic fact. Greek letter is actually a capital letter for this sign. And now let me explain what this basically does. Is sigma means sum. It basically means sum in Greek. And what this does is that if you have like a something nth term looking like, let's say 2n plus 1, and if you want to actually make a sum to the first term to the 100th term, so it means like 2 times 1 plus 1 plus 2 times 2 times plus 1 plus 2 times 3 plus 1 plus blah 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 plus 2 times 100 plus 1, and this should be what the sigma is for. So this is too complicated when you write into the if you write like this. Instead of that, you use the sigma. So how you write sigma is basically sigma looks like this, and you write something here as n equals 1, or you normally can write as k or m or n, doesn't matter, but people normally write as k, but I'm just gonna write as n for now. And if you write 100 here, it means that it's actually adding 1 to the 100 term. So if you put this 3, let's say the nth term, 3n plus 1, 3n plus 1. So this will actually tell you the sum of those 1 to the first term to the 100 term of this 3n plus 1 nth term. So for this one, I need to tell you some formulas to actually in order to get the sum, the value of sums. So if it's actually, if there's like an n, if you actually simplify this, the 3, the constant, the coefficients go out, I mean to the left side of the sigma, and you write something like this, and the n comes here, and you actually replace 1 as n. If it was 2, you should say 2n. If it was 10, you say 10n, because you just replace it. And that's what the sigma is all about. And if you can actually convert this. So if you have something sigma n, you can convert this into something looking like this. But if you have something like n squared, you use something formula looking like this. Finally, if you use something cubed, which is not necessarily going to be on your exams, I believe, you just basically just square this. And that's how, this is the common 3 formulas that you're going to be using while you're actually learning sigma and getting the sums, I mean. So let's convert this into this formula. So it's basically going to be 3 times n plus n divided by 2, and this should be this brackets, and you just basically write n. Sorry, actually you need to put 100 here, so substitute n has 100 and you will get the sum. So 3 and 2 and 100 times 101, which plus 100, and let's actually calculate them. So 100 times 101, I need to use my calculator, my laptop. That is basically 1010. Actually, I mean 10,010. So 10,010 divided by 2, that is basically only 5,050, obviously. The times 3 and plus 100, and you'll get the sum to the first term to the 100th term. And if you actually times 3, I'm just lazy to calculate, I'm just going to use my calculator. And plus the 100, and this is easy, and 250, and this is going to be your final sum for this nth term to the first term to the 100th term. So this was what the sigma was actually standing for, and thank you for watching.